Hello, in this video, we're going to talk about what it takes to get audio into the church's sound system and why might we want to do that. We may want to do that in the case that we don't have a piano player or an organ player that can play with us for meetings that we're going to be streaming. Now, the reason we want to put it into the audio system is going to be, well, we're kind of in a funky situation right now in which we want to have audio working for those that are in the chapel, but also audio for those that are out on the stream. And the easiest way to make this all work is to have all the audio go through the church's sound system. So if I can put audio into the sound system and then it's looping back out through the record out and the Scarlett 2i2, which we talked about in another video, then all the audio is going through that way. I just have a single USB microphone input that's going to OBS or to Zoom or to whatever. I don't have to do any sharing a screen or sharing a computer audio or any funky stuff like that. It's basically making a big audio loop. And so we're going to do that, and we're going to test this out. So let's get audio into the sound system. The first thing that we need to do is we need to locate this box, and every church building has one of these. This is a pretty old one because our church building is fairly old, and it accepts lots of inputs. And then there's a single XLR output, which we'll look at in just a second. Then what we're going to do is we're going to actually grab a microphone cable and go find one of these XLR inputs. All of these XLR jacks are inputs into the church's sound system. And typically we use them for microphones for music or testimony meetings or blessings or confirmations, whatever. But we can use that for audio coming from our laptop as well. Going back to our mixer, what we're going to do is we're going to locate the cables that look like this. I know this picture is a little fuzzy, but on the left, we've got the 3.5 millimeter jack, and on the right is another 1/4 inch jack. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the 1/4 inch and we're going to plug it into the 1/4 inch slot here. And you want to make sure that it's at the auxiliary line level input. And that basically means this is a headphone level input, and that just refers to the voltage levels that are there. Then from there, I'm going to take the XLR output jack and connect it to the other end of the microphone cable that we just plugged into the wall. At this point, theoretically, if my computer is set up that the audio output's going over the external headphone jack, I should be able to start hearing it. And so that's what we're going to test out here. So I'm going to start playing some music that I just downloaded from the church's website. And once it starts, I should be able to hear it coming through the sound system. And since I've got the Scarlett 2i2 connected to the output, I should see it also coming back into my computer as well. Now, I could also test this out by saying I'm going to pause it, and we should see that the gain knob, the green light ring, stops. And so you can do all kinds of tests here. You can record the audio and play it back and whatnot, but you should be getting a full audio loop going on here. And at this point, you're now putting audio into the sound system, but then get audio back out of the sound system. So then both people that are in your building, as well as those that are out on the stream, will be able to hear any music or talks or whatever it is that you might be sharing. And that's how you get audio into the sound system. If you've got any more questions, feel free to let me know, either in comments or shoot me an email or however it is that you want to do. And until the next one, have a good one.